Reconstruction.
Reconstruction.
Reconstruction complete.
My reconstruction of the tattoo does not provide any real evidence unless they can correlate it exactly with the drone video, which they can't.
They did their reconstruction thing on it.
We ain't here to discuss reconstruction.
We are headed for the green zone, our area of security and reconstruction designated as District 1.
改造
Record.
Record.
And for the record, I have never had this problem before with anyone.
And to make that happen, I intend to embarrass the shit out of upload companies on record and in a court of law.
Best defensive record in the division.
On the grass, Dad, I need to move to LA and get a job at a record label and start paying my dues.
One of the A&R men from EMI saw us recording, gave our demo to John Reed.
记录创纪录的
Recorder.
Recorder.
I need to get the flight recorder from my ship.
I'm now turning off the recorder.
No tape recorder.
Then we'll pull out the recorder's power switch.
You wanted to help me even before I showed you that tape recorder.
记录员记录器
Recourse.
Recourse.
But at this point, we have no other recourse in view of their evasive tactics.
Give order that no manner of person have any time recourse unto the princes.
In view of your recent actions, Harold, I find you have left me with no recourse but to listen to the solution proposed by your uncle.
We have no recourse but to surrender.
You mean to tell me that I have no medical recourse?
求援
Recover.
Recover.
David's heart will be broken. It'll be too hard for them to recover from, and then Phoebe will end up alone again.
I'm glad they were able to recover most of the scripts on my computer, but it set me back months of trading.
If a terrorist would come in here and blow this place up, the banking systems of Japan, Europe, and the United States would never recover.
Right.
Our mission, my mission, is to recover that plutonium, and I will do so at any cost.
They'd never recover.
重新获得痊愈
Recovery.
Recovery.
And we wish him a speedy recovery.
But the doctor said your recovery would take months, and it's only been 6 weeks.
He wishes you a speedy recovery.
Our focus here is on full recovery, body and spirit.
Paula led this cacao ceremony at my recovery group in Tampa.
恢复
Recreate.
Recreate.
Never recreate places from your memory.
Recreate a man so he doesn't feel pain or love or sympathy.
Create him in the aggregate. Were you able to recreate the thermal cycle?
You can recreate a thing like that?
得到修养
Recreation.
Recreation.
But these are my recreation clothes.
Let's get a little recreation going on around here.
Parks, rivers, recreation?
Recreation service or any derivation thereof.
What do you do for recreation?
娱乐
Recreational.
Recreational.
Going for a new amateur recreational saucer sled land speed record, Clark W. Griswold Jr.
Hardly recreational reading material, Marty.
I mean, these kids are pooped, and we've just...
Ma'am, I need everybody out of this recreational vehicle immediately.
I'm afraid my days as a manufacturer of recreational pharmaceuticals have come to an end.
Possibly even a recreational vehicle.
消遣的
Recruit.
Recruit.
Did it ever occur to you that he's trying to recruit you?
Little ball of sleaze named Baddest helps to recruit some of the girls from the perfume counter.
That's how I address a slack-jawed recruit right before I bust this hole with my boot heel. Maggots!
Who's the new recruit?
You know, Baywatch proudly accepts only one new recruit every year.
新兵恢复征募新兵
Rectangle.
Rectangle.
Quadrangle is a four-sided figure like a square or a rectangle.
And nobody cares about some stupid heatable breakfast rectangle anyway.
And within the rectangle are two squares and a rectangle.
Best represented geometrically as the golden rectangle.
The cricket pitch is a circle with a rectangle in the middle.
长方形
Rectangular.
Rectangular.
All of these stones are rectangular granite.
Here we just sell small rectangular objects.
It's grey, rectangular.
There was something solid about her, something rectangular, busy and unsentimental.
When one is looking for a book, the most common error is to look for it in a rectangular object like a cigar box or a chocolate box or any other object in similar shape.
呈直角的
Recur. Recur.
And it won't recur as long as I take the damn pills.
Behavior pattern, the lapse in it is over, that it won't recur.
In fact, if you look across his films, there are things that recur. There are things that could.
It's been on my mind for so long that her mother's illness might be hereditary, that it might recur in Penelope.
They recur over a relatively short period of time, and the cause isn't exactly known.
复发
Recycle. Recycle.
I recycle the trash.
I would suggest that if we're going to recycle it, that we replace the noun.
Listen here, Spencer, you have to recycle the waste.
So all they do now is recycle shit from the past and...
We view life as a circle, a recycle.
使在循环，在循环
Red. Red.
They're bright red and very sweet.
Hey, Tilly, how would you describe this shade of red? Think they're getting a little red.
Okay, so somebody sent me this look, and I was like, hot girls, we are going back red.
You're the cutest of the Scoobies with your lips as red as rubies and your firm yet supple tight embrace.
红的，红色
Redevelopment. Redevelopment.
And with the support of the mayor and the city council, the New Orleans waterfront and commercial redevelopment project is going to transform our city.
I mean, precious littles happen with that community redevelopment program of yours.
And then it came under the supervision of the Redevelopment Bureau at the turn of the century.
They work one city at a time, acquiring a local construction concern just ahead of major civic redevelopment.
You know, Jerry ain't been straight up with us about that redevelopment project.
再开发
Reduce. Reduce.
But if you want to get Gemma off the hook for the homicide and reduce time for the club, then you need to make Jimmy a priority.
I've decided to launch an attack that will reduce Rock Ridge to ashes.
See if you can, I don't know, reduce the circuit board.
They say there are bombs that can reduce whole cities to ash.
They'd greatly reduce your casualties and give you a significant strategic advantage.
减少
Reduction. Reduction.
Commence experiment 34C, organic atomic reduction.
Excellent recoil reduction.
Harrison Wellstone didn't go for the minor role reduction.
In fact, from here on, you are going to see a drastic distraction reduction.
Penis reduction.
减少
Redundant. Redundant.
But redundant now that I'm back aboard the Enterprise.
Hermes has 4 redundant flight computers, each connected to 3 redundant comm systems.
I've made you redundant.
Of course, that's redundant.
Some of this may sound redundant.
多余的
Read. Read.
Don't forget, ladies, Reed wants a full demonstration bright and early in the morning.
His name is Reed.
James Reed's DJ. Social. Reed could play my partner.
芦苇用芦苇盖
Reef. Reef.
Do you really think our ancestors stayed within the reef?
It's the constant fighting between you and Reef that makes no sense.
Knowing your way around point breaks, reef breaks, shore breaks.
There's more beyond the reef.
I think this whole reef is yours.
暗礁缩
Real. Real.
Cosmic gag reel. Gentlemen, if you wish to lead the opening reel with the lady of your choice, you must bid for her.
Someone has to be there to switch the projectors at the exact moment that one reel ends and the next one begins.
There are other things I want on the reel.
You're gonna reel in the fish.
Me?
卷轴卷于轴上蹒跚地走
Refectory. Refectory.
And you will be given a penance to perform in refectory or in chapel.
I say my culpa for breaking the rule of obedience, by not stopping work when I heard the bell, for having spilled milk twice in the refectory.
I told her if we were going to do it, we had to hide behind the refectory.
The mayor of Hartford is to dine with us in the refectory. You will ask God to help you to overcome this attachment
and you will kiss the feet of the nuns and beg your bread in refectory.
餐厅
Refer. Refer.
As I said, I can refer your case to...
I refer, ladies and gentlemen, to that will-o'-the-wisp of the bounding main.
I referred to it as the oh God expression, as in, oh God, here comes that woman with AIDS.
Miss Wieners, why would Regina refer to herself as a fugly slut?
The plans you refer to will soon be back in our hands.
提交提到
Referee. Referee.
But the referee is dusting Creed's gloves.
Harry is over shaking hands with the referee, Filippo.
Referee taking Robertson over to the penalty box.
What we mean by no 3 knockdown rule is basically whatever the referee sees fit for competition.
Yeah, referee, there's an American player who has not competed in any event.
仲裁人仲裁
Reference. Reference.
I understood that reference.
Now, your background checks came back fine, and your reference from Orange Delta Security was impressive.
These diagrams are based on other tunnels that have been mapped. They're for reference only, they're not accurate.
These numbers are markers, a grid reference, like latitude and longitude on the map.
参考给加上参考资料引用
Referendum. Referendum.
Referendum to repeal gay rights protections.
Now remember, it's not a parliamentary election, it's a referendum.
The 10-week countdown to the referendum has begun in earnest with the designation of the 2 campaigns.
There will now be a referendum on Burma's political future.
全民投票
Refine. Refine.
Could you refine it a little and tell me in effect what it says?
Each night we revise it, refine it, in order to learn.
If we can't refine spice and ship it off-world, we're dead here.
Didn't look right, so I just figured I'd refine it a little.
You have a very special nature, one we've worked hard together to unlock and refine.
精炼被精炼
Refinement. Refinement.
As an added refinement, I think that Spectre will probably have the chance of a personal revenge for the killing of our operative, Dr. No.
Beautiful southern home filled with every luxury and refinement.
Only because the small penis was seen as a sign of refinement. Only because the small penis was seen as a sign of refinement.
Wow, a woman of your culture and charm and refinement. Why, you should have an executive position with a lot of hard hands to wrestle with.
精致
Reflect. Reflect.
Even light reflected from yourself in the mirror takes some time to reflect back.
I think they're great works of art that reflect how hard life can be, and they can also help kids prepare themselves for the hardness of life.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant, William Hale.
Now, these sketches are meant to reflect your desire to have it completely restored.
Neutrality would reflect on Captain Renault.
反射被反射
Reflection. Reflection.
Could be speaking to my own reflection.
Give it one more day of reflection.
I don't know whether to look at my own reflection or at you.
Okay, so the reflection shows the build past the southern horizon, but the game physics won't allow you past the beach.
Well, perhaps, but more importantly, it's a reflection on me.
反应
Reform. Reform.
Affirmative action, immigration, crime, tax reform.
Defeat that set back for 20 years the cause of reform in the U.S.
I'm just another social worker trying to reform the world from 9 to 5.
Now he wants to hear my ideas about the tobacco reform bill.
What did you want to reform?
改革革新
Refrain. Refrain.
I promise I will refrain from saying Ben Rickert and Dirty Bomb in the same sentence.
Jesus
I'm sorry.
Invite you to refrain from using cell phones and pagers.
Kindly refrain from sitting on my sister's bed. Why?
The authenticity of this document has not yet been confirmed by the presiding magistrate, so I ask that all parties be patient and refrain from comment.
You know, actually, Mr. Barish, I'll get a much better emotional readout if you refrain from any sort of verbal...
重复的话节制
Refresh. Refresh.
Every time I fucking hit refresh, it's dropping, man.
Instruct thy son, and he shall refresh thee.
Let me refresh your memory.
Let's, first of all, refresh the screen here.
Refresh my memory.
使清新，提起精神，刷新。
Refresher.
Refresher.
Little refresher. Can I get anyone a refresher?
Look, I know it's an imposition, but Danielle is away on a class trip, and Andrew is back at Camp Hennessy for a little refresher course.
Maybe we should run that refresher course.
You and Betty have been almost inseparable since you met in Dr. Scott's refresher course.
使清新的事物。
Refreshment.
Refreshment.
By pub 5, we were feeling invincible and decided to purchase some herbal refreshment from a man we called the Reverend Green.
Don't let me go near the refreshment stand.
I've been shopping and I was tired and the refreshment room was very hot and I suddenly felt sick.
Katie, have you offered our guests a drink from the refreshment table?
Would you join me for a little refreshment?
点心。
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
And I filled your refrigerator.
Groceries. It's my refrigerator.
It's Richard's refrigerator.
What's under the refrigerator?
The refrigerator?
电冰箱。
Refuge.
Refuge.
Providing refuge in a stronghold built by our ancestors, but if the garrison falls, our only escape is Bifrost.
Lady Laura, shouldn't you find refuge?
To seek refuge with our enemy.
We can take refuge inside the mountain.
We could provide aid and access to technology and refuge to those who need it.
避难所，躲避，给予庇护。
Refugee.
Refugee.
At the moment, the second largest refugee camp in Africa.
Got a refugee south, right quick, ma'am.
I was going kind of for a refugee motif, you know, fleeing my homeland kind of thing.
I'm a refugee from the Psych Department at Northwestern.
That's a refugee camp.
难民。
Refund.
Refund.
I'll refund your money right now.
I'm gonna destroy his file and refund his money.
It's a refund, actually.
Needless to say, I got a full cash refund.
偿还，付还，归还。
Refundable.
Refundable.
Because this is non-refundable.
However, my fee is non-refundable.
I know what non-refundable means.
The tickets are non-refundable, and I love Branson, but it's totally up to you.
可偿还的。
Refusal.
Refusal.
And the refusal to accept a life of unhappiness.
He reminded me of the UN's refusal to send in troops when Lumumba asked me to.
I want first right of refusal on any additional rounds of funding.
We'll put Marcus on the stand and we'll deal with Jessup's refusal to transfer Santiago, and he'll testify to the forged transfer, and that'll be enough.
拒绝。
Refuse.
Refuse.
Besides the offer that I couldn't refuse,
I refuse to believe it.
I suppose a person hasn't any right to refuse anything as beautiful as this.
We'll go out and activate the third machine, and when we come back, then we'll...
what if I refuse, huh?
You will refuse to work?
Definitely.
拒绝，废物，扔掉的。
Refute.
Refute.
I know of no fact which would refute.
Rebuttal witnesses, Your Honor, are called specifically to refute testimony offered under direct examination.
Take it from your silence that you're not going to refute that.
Then I want to receive the report so I can refute it before it goes to anyone else.
You can't refute facts.
反驳。
Regard.
Regard.
I brought you a regard pie and a high school transcript so you could write a letter of recommendation for my little daughter to Georgetown. It is, I believe, a confluence of circumstances I regard as almost fate-like.
Please regard me.
One of us suggested that it be the policy of the United States to make these things at all costs without regard to the balance between these weapons and atomic weapons as part of our arsenal.
With regard to recent and repeated correspondence, this is to advise that the matter has been...
关心，视为，注视。
Regarding.
Regarding.
I'm sorry, what is this regarding?
It's regarding the student loan that you defaulted on.
No man would have knowledge superior to Bryson's regarding my design and construction.
We can't give out any information regarding our students, past or present.
You will confine yourself, it is our understanding, to the chapters in Mr. Thatcher's manuscript regarding Mr. Kane.
关于。
Regardless.
Regardless.
I'd wear exactly the same thing regardless.
You're wearing the shirt regardless.
It means that I have been tasked with overseeing the end of your universe, and regardless of what the pencil pushers upstairs would prefer.
Regardless, ex-boyfriends are off limits for friends.
Regardless of how I feel about this.
不管
Regent. Regent.
Here's me and your father in Regent's Park.
I cannot speak for the Regent nor the Minister's Excellence.
May I present the prayer robe of Alamet's Regent?
The date was a spat picnic in Regent's Park with everyone bringing their kids.
The prayer robe of Alamet's Regent.
摄政者摄政的
Regime.
Regime.
Although the United States did not condone the excesses of the Herrera regime, they were non-antagonistic toward the U.S.
Chairman Mao vowed that the first task of the communist regime is to reunite the Chinese motherland.
I mean, it's such a repressive regime.
People speaking out against the regime just
to take up the struggle against the tyranny of the racist, fascist, white minority regime.
政权
Region.
Region.
A challenging new set of threats for this region.
Destabilize the region, sir.
Please describe the region to us and describe it accurately, for I have been there.
Sir William, inasmuch as you and your captains hail from a region long known to support the Balliol clan.
The ale of this region is very steep.